What's up, Patriots? Constitution Vet here, and welcome back to a CV in the Field episode. I'm back in my classroom. As I mentioned before, these short little episodes will serve as my practical teaching skill videos. So, these short little videos during the day are going to be geared towards the teachers out there, those who are homeschooling or those who are actual teachers in schools. If you need some tips, advice, CV in the field, these are the videos for you. So any further ado, let's get started. All right, guys, so check it out. Let's say you want to do a check for understanding, a CFU. You want to make sure that your student grasps the material. Well, let's just say you're not sure how to ask good questions. You're not competent in this field where you have this material. You need to show that you've created good questions to test their critical thinking skills, but you don't know how to create these good questions. I'll show you how. Check it out. What you see in front of you is the Bloom's Taxonomy Flipbook for good questions. You can find this online. I'll post the link down below. This is like my lifesaver. I use this all the time. Okay. First tab here explains to you what these are. Notice how you have remembering, understanding, applying, analyzing, evaluating, creating. These are the different levels of understanding. So for example, let's say your student is struggling understanding the basic stuff, like really basic things. You just go to the second level. Here are some questions. What is the main idea of this? What can you say about this? How would you summarize this? Here are some key words here. If the student can answer these, it shows that they understand the material. Skip down here. Let's go to analyzing. If there is an objective for a course that says student will analyze ... create these questions over the topic. So let's just say you're talking about the American Revolution, okay? And if the subject says student will analyze the motivations of creating our own government. Let's just try that. One way to assess a student's knowledge is to ask them one of these questions. So, right here for analyzing. In order to show that the student knows how to analyze something, ask them this. What conclusions can you draw about this thing? For the American Revolution, you could do, what conclusions can you draw about the political motivations behind the creation of our country? What ideas justified the Declaration of Independence? Can you list the parts of the Constitution when it was first created? Those are just some examples. Now, the ultimate level of understanding is level 6, and that is creating. This is really geared more towards projects, okay? But if you really want to showcase your students' knowledge, ask them these questions. Can you invent this? How would you adapt blank to be different? How would you test this? What facts can you compile about this topic? How would you improve this topic? The point is, getting a tool like this will help you create good, solid questions for your students. These questions can generate their critical thinking abilities. It will improve their writing. And it helps you, the teacher, get a better idea on where they are at on their learning scale. So if your student is really struggling, don't worry about analyzing or evaluating. Just focus on remembering and understanding the basic stuff. But if your student wants more of a challenge, then you can go ahead and go to level 5 and 6, evaluating, creating, all that. That's all I got, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Again, these videos are going to focus more on practical teaching skills. So, never surrender, never submit. This is Constitution Vet, signing out.